guys, Jen here with Positively 5-Star Training. Today I'm going to give you a free instructional video, step-by-step instructions on how to start introducing the command, leave it. Ready? Leave it. Okay, good boys, good. Look at me, good girl. Leave it. Okay, good girl. Okay, good boy. So I am going to recommend starting this training in a quiet room with no distractions to start. We do want to start our Leave It training in a controlled environment. Controlled meaning we have control of the outcome. So we're not going to wait until we're outside and there's all this stuff going on and our dog's highly distracted and just start shouting leave it at our dog while they're confused and unable to focus and concentrate. We want to set them up for success. So I'm going to start by putting a treat in my hand, palm face up, and just closing my hand. I'm going to offer my hand to my dog, let them kind of sniff around. I'm not going to say anything. Yes. And as soon as he leaves it on his own, I'm going to immediately say yes. We have 1 second to respond, and I'm going to release the treat. Now keep in mind, some dogs are going to be much more persistent and aggressive with trying to get that treat out of your hand. Some will kind of bite at your hand and paw at you. So if you have sensitive hands, or if your dog's a little bit more aggressive or stubborn, you might want to wear some gardening gloves or something, because the one thing we don't want to do is give in and release that treat to get our dog to stop, because that's teaching our dog leave it is grab it or demand it. We want to stay really consistent with holding our hands secure until our dog fully leaves that treat alone. That's the only way for us to release the treat. Okay, once we've got some consistency with step 1, and please keep in mind that impulse control is learned. It does not come naturally, so please try to be patient throughout this process. Some dogs can be really stubborn and take quite a bit of time, and they may be a little relentless in trying to get that treat from you. So just stay consistent, stay patient, stay calm. Once we've got step 1 complete, we're going to repeat the same concept here, treat in the hand, but we're going to move our hand to the ground. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Once our dog has kind of stepped back away from our hand or stopped trying to actively get the treat out of our hand, we're going to open our hand up, say yes, and release the treat. Okay, once we're getting some consistency with step 2, we're going to move on to step 3, which is setting the treat on the ground uncovered. Now, Titan's been through this training a little bit, so your dog is probably going to go for this treat almost immediately when you uncover it. So if they go for the treat, all we're going to do here is just cover it back up. We want to be really quick on our feet and prepared to cover that before they can get it. And then as soon as they back away again, we uncover it. If they go for it, we cover it back up. And as soon as they will actively wait, even for a very, very short period of time, you want to say, yes, pick up the treat and hand it to your dog. So once your dog seems to have grasped the concept of what it is we're asking them to do and how they can get that treat released, that's a good time to introduce your command, leave it. I don't like to give that command beforehand because I don't want to become background noise. And if you think about it, our dog is hyper-focused on trying to get this treat. They're probably a little frustrated. They're trying to figure out what the heck it is we want them to do so that they can get the treat. And while all that's going on, if I'm in the background just going, leave it, leave it, leave it, they're not really listening to me or hearing me. And then in the event I have an emergency, like my dog is going to chase a ball into a busy road, and I'm saying leave it, I need them to hear that command and have it mean something, not be background noise. So as our final step, we're going to introduce our command, we're going to set the treat down, and again, if your dog still goes for it, it's okay, just cover it back up, wait patiently for them to back away, uncover it, leave it, leave it, Good boy. And just kind of work at your dog's pace. If you're getting frustrated and your dog's getting frustrated, take a little break and come back to this. Training sessions should be super short and sweet and positive, so we set our dog up for success. Leave it. Okay. Yes, good boy. Just like that. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for joining me today, and happy training. And Grizzly, leave it. Okay, good boys.